Hello viewers, welcome once again to Mirror TV. I'm your uncle, Augustine Ekamagule. Today, trending issues in Ika South would focus on environment. We have today the Supervisory Councilor on Environment, Ika South Local Government Council. She's Mrs. Gloria Ebuh Aboh. You're welcome, madam.
Thank you, sir.
First, you've been there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how much your office has done to clean up Ika South?
Thank you very much. Well, aspects of the cleanliness in Ika South, the environmental department in Ika South has done their best with the help of Honorable Sonita Tabozogo, that's our council chairman. We always give out talk on how to keep their environment clean. We've also sent some of our head staffs, our head civil servants, to go to house inspection to inspect the houses that has PSPs receipts, those that are registered with PSPs, and those that fail to register, we punish them. But it came to our notice that there are some persons that where they occupy as tenants, they are just a tenant, they are not the owner of their houses. So maybe as time goes on, they decide to relocate to somewhere else. So that's why we still have it in mind to always go there to check, to know if the new persons occupying the particular building are those people that have registered or are those people that are throwing refuse in the gutter. So far we've been doing that, and we'll be punishing those people that is defaulting.
Okay. Recently there was this brief downpour in town that started with a particular reference to Married by Mudia, where it was reported that residents are fond of dumping refuse or waste in the gutters. So how is your office addressing that? Again, that particular incident, who exactly was behind the clearing of that those debris there that day? Because something else. If we could recall, the Honorable Councilor representing Ward 8 in an interview with with Mirror TV, told us that it was really the brain behind the cleaning of that area. So, did the office give in that support?
Thank you, sir, for this question. Actually, I wouldn't say I didn't go through the video the last time. I watched it myself. Our brother, Honorable Donald, which is the councillor for Ward 8. Well, the truth is that there were refuse in Maribai, Emudia. The gutter was blocked. But saying that he was the one that cleared it, he's very wrong. Because actually, when we saw the video, it was on different platform. I forwarded it to chairman. Even Mr. Idion forwarded it to me. He also forwarded it to chairman personally. So when we saw the video, I had to call the chairman to tell the chairman the situation on ground. So as a supervisory councillor for environment, chairman asked me to go to that place to check how it is and know what to do. When I got there, I met Honorable Donald Okunta with some group of boys. So when I met them, I told them that they should not worry about this incident, that I'll make sure I talk to chairman and we'll clear it first thing tomorrow morning. That I wouldn't want to disturb the boys that we use majorly because they always have strength in the morning. So I left. The next morning, after talking to chairman gave us the fund that we needed to clear that place. I have pictures to back it up. Okay. Inside the picture, you will see our head workers where they were supervising the laborers in the gutter when we were clearing the drainage. So if he said he's the one that cleared the refuse at Maribai Emudia, is very, very wrong. It was the chairman that brought out the fund that environmental department used in clearing it. I was one that supervised them as the supervising councillor for environment.
Okay. You can now, that has been clarified. But I want to know how much effort has been put in place to at least to sensitize residents from pouring waste to the gutters.
Sir, I would say that Honorable Sonita Tabuzogo has tried his best. He has done so much.
Okay.
He has always supported environmental departments. At times we have these stubborn people that they don't want to know the effect of scattering everywhere with refuse. I remember there was one time he invited all the PSPs to the office and he addressed them. He told them not to worry, that anywhere they're having challenges, they should let us know. Now, if the residents are saying that the reason why they pour dirty in the drainage is because the PSPs don't come to pack their refuse, I would say they are lying. Because we told them when we were doing that sanitization, we told them that if you really have issues with the PSP, maybe you've paid and they didn't come to carry your refuse, come to the local government to report. Chairman bought waste bin vehicle. We have waste bin vehicle. That waste bin vehicle, at times when we are doing cleanup, we use it. And if there are some areas where some PSPs in charge of that area default, maybe their vehicle broke down, maybe their laborers is sick or they are not able to meet up, they will only call us that these social persons did not come to carry their refuse. It's just for us to send our driver down to that place to pack their refuse.
Are they calling?
So far, they've not. It was one time that Mr. Desua, which is Mr. Idion, the owner of Desua company, called and told us that he was not able to meet up in one particular area because the laborers were sick. So we had to use our council vehicle to go clear the refuse. So them putting refuse in the drainage because the PSPs did not come to carry their refuse. They are just looking for excuse.
Okay, those residents, are they also calling or have they called?
The residents have not called.
To complain that the PSPs are not meeting up?
The residents have not called.
They don't call?
They don't call. They don't come to council to complain.
Okay.
But I think it was about 2 persons that came to complain. That was in November last year.
Okay.
And we answered them. We went there, we packed the refuse. We even gave them our phone number, different phone numbers to call anytime something like that occurs. And when we called the PSP man in charge, he told us that some of them don't pay.
Okay.
They might stay for some months without paying. And these PSPs, like Adesowa, if you talk to him in a polite way, he can carry your refuse without money. I'm talking about Idion.
Okay.
He will carry your refuse without money. He's just like that because why? He wants to support our council chairman in cleaning Ika South.
Okay.
But our people here, they are very stubborn. They don't respect rules and regulations, especially when they feel that nobody can talk to them. But after punishing some of them complied. Why some are still stubborn? But our environmental department, we are still on it. We are still trying to persecute those people that are defaulting the rules and regulations.
Okay, you kept talking about punishment. What kind of punishment?
Yes.
Today?
Yes. When you default, they will give you notes. They will give you notice.
Okay.
They will tell you the nuisance you've committed.
Okay.
They will give you some hours to clear the nuisance.
Okay.
So, like if you've not registered with the PSP, they come to your house and they didn't see receipts with you. They will give you like 24 hours to register with the PSP that's in charge of your zone.
Okay.
So when you fail to do that, it's assumed that you want to really spoil the agenda of cleaning of Ika South that council chairman has always wanted. So they will take you to court.
Okay, like how many persons now have been penalized?
Several times in, let's say last year, we penalized so many.
Okay.
Like this incident that happened in Maire by Mudia, we were able to serve them notice.
Okay.
And some of them have started complying.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, your own assessment as a PSP operators in Ika South live up to expectations?
I would say that some are living up to expectations, especially Adesowa, which is Mr. Idion's company.
Okay.
They are living to expectations. Okay. It's just that the people that they are working with, I mean the tenants, the people that are the society in Ika South, sometimes some of them are stubborn.
Okay.
Some of them are stubborn. But I was happy that he's still trying to make sure that he performs his responsibility as a PSP man.
Okay, so now, what's your assessment about talking about Tata's administration or Sonny Tata administration, the area of environment, what's assessment? Did you people get a pass mark? Sorry, you really want to say it, but in your own view, because you served there.
Sir, I've served him as Supervisory Councilor for Environment, and I will tell you to your face that I'm not here to criticize any past chairman. But Honorable Sonny Tata Buzogo is the best thing that happened to Ika South. He's the best chairman in Ika South that Ika South has ever produced.
In the area of environment?
In the area of environment, in the area of works, even in works department, if you can invite the works Supervisory Councilor, he wants to tell you that Council Chairman, Honorable Sonny Tata Buzogo, is the best. He has won several awards. He didn't just win it because they want to give it to him. He won it because of what he did. When you go to some road, he was able to grade it. When you go to Abavo, a market Oyuko market that has been there for years, a heap of refuse there for years, he was able to pack it. We go to Afiogbo Nagbobi, he was the one that packed it. We go to CTC market, he was the one that gave us the privilege to pack the refuse. The drainage in the town, he was the one that assisted the environmental department. We were able to pack it. Even the unidentified corpse in General Hospital, before we came, we have about 230 unidentified corpse, and the management of General Hospital said they've been calling on chairman that was there before to come help them bury the unidentified corpse. They were not able to do it. It was chairman after 6 months. After 6 months, he resumed as the council chairman. That was when he was able to release fund and we were able to bury the unidentified corpse. It's all over the net.
So I think that means your own assessment he has done very well.
It's the best thing that has ever happened to Ika South. Not only in the area of environment.
Okay, finally now your word for residents who are the residents of Ika South, who are still, particularly in the metropolis, who are still very reluctant to play along with government rules. That means the area of proper disposal of waste.
Yes, I will beg them to try and keep their environment clean. They should help the government. They should not spoil what the government is putting in place for them. Because like chairman releasing fund, telling us to go clear the refuse in some areas, he's not just doing it because he's staying there. He wanted them to have good hygiene. He wanted them to have good environment. He wanted everywhere to be clean, because we all know that clean environment does not attract sickness. Clean environment does not attract malaria. So they should know that them messing the drainage up, they are just exposing themselves to humans. So they should please help us. When they have issues with PSPs, there's no need arguing with them. They should come with their previous receipts to show that they've paid. They should bring it to a environmental department. Then from there, we'll not take it up. If it's very serious, we can first use our vehicle, our waste bin vehicle, to go clear the refuse first before inviting the PSP man to blame them or to punish them too.
All right, madam, that's a very interesting one. A clean environment does not attract sickness.
Yes.
That's the word from Mrs. Gloria Ebuh Aboh. At the moment, the Supervisory Councilor for Environment, Ika South Local Government Council. Since she said it all. So, madam, we really appreciate you for coming on Mirror TV. We hope to see you, though your tenure will soon expire, but all the same, before everything will be over, we still love to have you. Thank you, madam, for coming to give a clarification on how much his chairman, Executive Chairman Ika South Local Government, Sonny Tata Buzogo, has done in the area of environment. And we're really proud of you here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, viewers. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.